This week on AYL TV, we've got the whole crew together for Thanksgiving, and we are going to be celebrating it with a twist down at Goblin Valley. Then we're going to find out who builds the biggest, baddest sand machine at Sand Mountain with Will Oxley. And finally, do you consider your mountain bike to be an extreme sport machine? Well, check this out. Hey, how you doing today?
Welcome to AYL TV, everybody. I'm Rhea Rossi.
And I'm Chad Booth, and we are down here at Goblin Valley for Thanksgiving. We do what we do best, and that is to enjoy the holidays outdoors, and we got some neat stuff to show you how you can actually make this happen for your family. We'll get through it today. Rhea?
Yes.
It's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for?
Everything.
Oh, that's the whole world, yes.
I am. I know, there's too many things to list.
Yes, indeed. But I am thankful for, particularly, that Ben Franklin was overruled.
Oh, why is that?
Because he wanted to make the turkey the national bird.
That's right.
And we'd be having eagle for Thanksgiving dinner, and I don't think it's anywhere near as tasty.
Oh, no, and I could never eat one of those fabulous birds. Turkey, no problem.
Turkey, no problem. Anyway, we've got the whole family here, the whole crew. Let's find out what they're thankful for.
I'm thankful for another great year of traveling around the Utah outdoors. We're here at Goblin Valley, one of the wonderful state parks. You like the state parks?
This is probably my favorite state park, but I hate to say that because I've got so many favorites. And I'm thankful that we are able to go see them all still, and that they're so well taken care of.
This year, I'm thankful for our off-road community and all the different clubs that we are in that have all came together to help in everything that we have done this year.
And I'm thankful for the ability to come out and see beautiful wilderness such as this. We've had a great time with our adventures this year, and we look forward to many more.
And I am thankful for our family, for ourselves, the time that we get to spend together, for the beautiful state of Utah that we get to live in and recreate in, and all the different activities that we get to do, which is so many things that involve motorized sports of all kinds.
I am thankful for, during this time of year, that it's only a 4-hour flight to somewhere warm on the beach.
I'm thankful for, the great outdoors. I'm thankful for my lovely little wife. And I'm thankful for Chad to have this TV show that I can be on and, do all these fun things.
And I'm thankful for this beautiful state that we live in. Utah offers us so much in the great outdoors, and we love all the opportunities that we have to go out and explore it.
I'm thankful for family. We love the outdoors and everything, but we really enjoy it with family. So that's what I'm thankful for.
And I'm really thankful for the beautiful surroundings we're in. A lot of places do not have the variety that we have in Utah, and I think we're a little spoiled because I really love that.
I love that my kids are outside and active and healthy.
And love to explore.
Love to explore, yeah.
And I'm thankful for my family and spending time together, just relaxing in nature.
With 4 kids?
Without 4 kids.
This is mine and Heather's first time visiting Goblin Valley. What'd you think, dear?
I think this place is amazing. It's been on my list for a long time. These formations are awesome. So if you guys don't know, it's called Goblin Valley, but they call these formations the hoodoos. We're having an awesome time exploring. I hope you guys can come check it out too.
Definitely are. So while we go back to our Thanksgiving dinner, why don't you guys go check out this first story?
Little Sahara Recreation Area is for those who love the dunes. Its 100 square miles of sand, sagebrush, and sky are the perfect place to get together for an off-road meetup. This first-time event brought together over 70 sand cars, sand rails, and dune buggies under the shadow of Sand Mountain.
It was a good turnout. You know, me and my wife spent all season handing out flyers. We made these like cheesy flyers. So everybody that had a buggy, we'd just go up, say what we were doing, and a lot of them were just like, dude, this is awesome. We should have done this a long time ago. The sand car community and even the UTV side-by-side community, they're all awesome. You know what I mean? We just needed something that, I don't know, brought all the sand cars and the dune buggies and that whole era together.
This event is a group of buggies coming together to kind of get together and support each other, look at each other's progression. You can go anywhere from the air-cooled all the way up to these LSs, and it's kind of like a visual history of dune buggies and sandrails and how they progressed.
It's just really great to see that buggies in general are not disappearing. You know, a lot of the buggies, ever since the side-by-sides have come along, you know, it's felt like the dune buggy has become a dying breed.
I've been coming to the sand dunes pretty much my whole life. My grandpa, he started back in the 70s, and I've been coming ever since I was born, and this is like what I do for fun.
Super unique. There are so many different ideas of how you can build one. Like mine's real old school, but I look at what the guys have done now, and it's amazing the technology they put into it. It's outrageous what they've done.
Just between from small air-cooled basic old school technology all the way up to fuel injection, LS, superchargers, turbochargers, making big power. It's really fun.
They're very unique. Everybody has their own touch to them, and especially the home-built ones like this.
Everything here is all handmade, and there's real craftsmanship involved in it. If it breaks, you have to go home and fix it yourself, and I appreciate the fact that it shows talent and people being able to do stuff. I like that. Yeah, I'm excited to see the next generation coming up. I really am.
Even though technology changes, the lifestyle doesn't. Everyone wants to conquer Sand Mountain, but really, it's still all about the problem solving, having fun, going fast, and building cool machines.
They're all a little bit of Frankenstein's monster. For example, I've used just in one wheel bearing assembly, a wheel bearing from a Buick, a stub axle from a 3/4 ton Chevy truck, and the rotor from Acura MDX, all just in the combination for my brake and my wheel hub assembly. The best part about sandrails to me is you can have an idea and you can try and build it yourself. You can try and create it from the ground up. And you can come out to a cool place like Little Sahara and try it out and see if it worked out the way you thought it was.
We all are in it together, and we like to look at each other's equipment or rides or toys, let's call them what they are. We're just big kids out here in a giant sandbox having the time of our lives. It's just, we're immersed in it, and it's our life.
Anybody can come down and do this. It's a family-friendly event. You know what I mean? Honestly, the dunes are. There's a lot of people that can't believe you take your kids down there. It's a risk, but I grew up down here and I turned out somewhat normal, so we're doing good.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are grateful today. It's Thanksgiving, and I got KP on this round. I mean, we got a bigger expanded family, so I got kitchen duty, and I probably deserve it. But here's what we did. Wanted something that we could do that would be just easy for people to just kind of mill in and out and have Thanksgiving dinner. You gotta have turkey, gotta have dressing, gotta have stuffing. So what we did, got a couple of brine turkey breasts, season them with some poultry seasoning and a little bit of Linda's Crazy mixed up salt. And that's what you want to put on these. And then we just put them on skewers, which remember to soak your skewers and then we just grilled them on the griddle here. Now, these little cackleberry things here, this is the stuffing side of it. So what we took here is, because I always put sausage in my Thanksgiving stuffing, I just got some Jimmy Dean turkey sausages, and I made a big batch of stuffing, mixed it in with a little bit of cornmeal, a little bit of cream to kind of make it soft, and I basically made a corn dog batter to go around the sausage, just like that. So that's stuffing, that's sausage. You dip this in gravy, and you dip the turkey in cranberry, and you've got the basic of a traditional tasting, but very uniquely delivered Thanksgiving meal. Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to AYL. We're here in Goblin Valley, and we've just been enjoying the incredible hoodoos down here. It's one of the things that I love about Utah is the diversity of landscape that we have available to us. It's great.
One of the truly unique things that makes Utah, Utah is how much Mother Nature played favorites when she created this place. It's chock full of activities and scenic vistas that have such a wide variety. It's hard to find other places in not only the nation, but in the world where you have all this at your fingertips. From Goblin Valley State Park, awesome desert areas that you're free to explore, climb, make memories, all the way down to scenic vistas at Dead Horse Point State Park, Moab areas right nearby there, mountain bike trails, hiking, and everything in between. You take those desert areas, and then you look at areas in northern Utah, smaller reservoir parks up in the mountains like East Canyon State Park, or the trails and green hillsides of Wasatch Mountain State Park. It's truly miraculous. And I think that's what makes Utah such a prime destination for visitors across the entire planet. People come here to experience a wide variety of things. Moab, Bear Lake, all the way over to St. George and up in the Salt Lake Valley. I mean, right here at the Wasatch Front, right at our fingertips, we have parks where you can boat and jet ski like Willard Bay, Jordanelle, Deer Creek, all the way to wildlife viewing, such as Antelope Island State Park, where you can go and experience 700 plus free roaming bison across the area. These areas are right here. You don't need to make a week-long plan with your whole family and get on a plane and jet off somewhere distant and far away. No, you can leave your front door. You can load up the family, pull out of the garage, and experience all of these within an hour or two from your house and be back home that same night. Here at Utah State Parks, we never close. Yeah, some of our campgrounds might be winterized a little bit, but our events like the Holiday Lights at Willard Bay State Park, where you can load up the family and drive through a large number of holiday flickering lights that sync up to music, to sleigh rides at parks like Jordanelle State Park. And then don't forget about lodging. A lot of people think state parks, camping, it's a little cold outside. Here at Utah State Parks, we also offer opportunities to stay overnight in things like yurts, cabins, and even new things we call cottages that are essentially tiny homes that sleep up to 8 people. So even in the colder months, it's right there, a new way to experience a state park. Utah State Parks have 46 unique destinations that truly offer a little bit of something for everybody.
We're really lucky to be in this amazing place with this incredible landscape. These hoodoos are amazing. We're gonna go get lost. You check out this next story.
The Red Bull Rampage. Now, if you're not familiar, it is a free ride mountain bike event held in Virgin, Utah, where the best mountain bike athletes in the world try to make it down frightening ridges and mountainsides all in one piece.
It was important to me to just get down the hill. You know, we had a wind delay in the morning and I was first to drop, so I was kind of the person that had to set the tone. Like as soon as I drop, the contest starts, and you know, obviously I'm trying to work with the other athletes when everyone feels comfortable to go.
This year's Rampage marks the 18th time this iconic mountain bike event has gone down, but this is the first time both the sport's top men and women athletes descended that rugged terrain as part of an expanded 2-day event.
For me, it's a dream come true. I've wanted to come here for so long. So to finally do that is like so special. And I think for the sport, whoever won today, it was like gonna make history no matter what. And for the sport, it's just gonna be massive. It's gonna like inspire new riders and just push the scene further.
And despite these tremendous athletes' ability to tackle such extreme terrains, they understand that without the support of their building crews, they would not be able to overcome such death-defying obstacles.
The builders, Evan and Justin, worked their off all week, and I needed to do it even though, you know, we kind of battled with the wind there and we had a big delay and sitting around just thinking about it. But yeah, it all worked out, and you know, I'm just super happy to get to the bottom, proud of those guys. And yeah, the rest is just a bonus.
We've gone from scout day to build days to testing days, and as soon as you get to testing, you realize you've still got more building to do, so it's like test and build, and then you feel like you've not had enough practice in those 3 days leading up to the event. This morning we had a lot of wind, so it was like I feel like we faced every challenge possible for a rampage.
And overcoming these challenges and putting together a run that these riders can truly be proud of is the whole reason they participate in such a high-risk, high-reward sport.
I'm really proud of my headspace because I think that's a really big part of the game is not only your riding, but you have to stay on, you have to like keep the vibes rolling, and it sucks if you get knocked down or you're in your own head. So that was a big thing for me, was just having fun the entire build process and throughout all practice too.
I'm over the moon. I'm just so stoked to get a top to bottom run that was fairly clean, and everyone had a really good runs. I mean, there were some crashes and stuff, but generally we put on an amazing show.
My crew is absolutely insane. The amount of work that they did on my line is incredible, and they got me to the point to where I felt completely comfortable to do the biggest line I've ever ridden. I'm very relieved. I've been living out here for 5.5 years. I love this stuff. I live and breathe it, and been through some hard times with injuries and all that, and it just feels great. It took me 14 years to finally get on a podium for my first rampage, so that's pretty darn cool.
And after all the adversity and hard work, there is no greater payoff than having everything come together for a truly spectacular moment. For Robin Goom, she became the first winner of the inaugural women's contest as she wowed the judges with 2 backflips that led her to a first-place victory and the Utah Sports Commission's Best Trick Award.
Yeah, to win at Red Bull Rampage is honestly so special. I feel like I put a lot of work in this week, and same with my team. So yeah, it's been a lot to get to this moment, and just winning is the icing on top.
Now, for the men's bracket, after starting out strong and looking good on his first run, disaster struck for Brandon Semenuk when he crashed attempting a flip whip.
We got a really good window. First runs were great. Everyone was killing it, but I blew it. I so badly want to get back up there and just put on a good show, get the flip whip at the bottom, and just complete a run. You know, I guess the adversity for sure. You know, it seemed like an easy rampage leading up till today. Then today was it was challenging, but you know, it all shined through at the end.
And shine through it did, as Brandon was able to get a second run. He claimed a record-breaking 5th win in a dramatic fashion.
It's awesome, of course. I'm really stoked to be someone that's had success here, and you know, this is my 12th year doing it, so it's taken a lot of tries to get here and to have that success. There's certainly been some pretty brutal years, but it's just such a crazy event. It's just, you know, the experience is something I'll live with more than the wins or the successes. It's just close friends and all these really talented riders that you get to work beside, and you're just amongst it. It's insane.
Hey, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We've had a great time here at Goblin Valley State Park.
We've enjoyed our meal with all of our family and friends from AYL.
Yeah.
I'm the weather girl, you know me. It's actually pretty okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, look,
yeah.
it's
Even
not
though it's-
snowing on it. Here's the
Exactly.
thing with her. She's more of a fair weather kind of a friend. You know?
I think we really dodged a bullet today.
Yeah.
because-
We did dodge a
because
bullet.
it could be pouring
It's
down.
actually
It's
pretty
gorgeous
nice.
right now.
You know, I mean, we're kind of thinking that we should go on some kind of a worldwide adventure like you guys go on,
Exactly.
you know, where there's
Right.
like warm beaches somewhere, you know, and you'll really be speaking her language that way.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I think it's just a lot of fun to hang out with y'all, and especially with you guys too. The world travelers, you know, we just do it in the local area, you know, jump in a Jeep and go close. You guys like go on the other side of the earth a lot.
That's awesome.
It's a great way to spend your kids' inheritance.
There you go, exactly. Well, you know, we're going to make a note of that. We're going to
Yes,
do the same thing that they do.
Absolutely.
Well, I think it's super cool. It's a great time here. And so while we're enjoying this time at Goblin Valley State Park, you guys check out next week's show.
Next week, Christmas time is upon us, and Brett Hermanson and Phil Rawlings are going to kick off the holiday season with a trip to Jorgensen's to get their fresh-cut Christmas tree. Then, with the increase in snow in the mountains, it's also a great time to increase avalanche awareness and how to stay safe. And Will Oxley's just the guy to tell you all about it at the Avalanche Center. Finally, we're headed out to Hardware Ranch to show you how to get the best view of all the elk in the area while enjoying some fantastic holiday festivities. Well, looks like a great show for next week. Thank you so much for joining us for our Thanksgiving program here on AYL TV. We appreciate your being along.
Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I feel like you guys are all really my family. Whether you want me in it or not, you're my family.
We are one big family.
It was awesome.
That
Yes.
is dysfunctional, but yeah, we're a family. We've had a great time, and kudos to the chef up here.
Yeah.
It was a great Thanksgiving
Good
meal.
job, Chad. And who
Chad
brought
did
the
a
hot
great
chocolate?
job.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes, amazing.
Yeah, this is a beautiful state park, and y'all need to come on out here. And you know, this is a great place to adventure all year round.
I can't wait until our next adventure.
Yes.
Me too. And you know,
Yes.
it's a big world out there, so you just got to get out there and create adventures.